everybody, and welcome to part 2 of the PALFINGER World Tour. For those of you who are just joining us now, my name is Mariana Evanstein, and together with my colleague Andrea Jacobs, who you're going to meet in just a few moments, it's my pleasure to be guiding you through the PALFINGER outdoor test site. So this morning we talked a lot about strategy, about the goals of PALFINGER, but now we're really excited to be giving all of you a taste of what the PALFINGER solutions can really do. I mean, we're all aware that obviously watching this now on your computer or even on your smartphone is not the same as being here in person or even meeting at a trade fair like we would normally be doing. But of course, we all know because of the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of trade fairs, if not most of them, have been completely canceled. But the truth is, we actually have at least one advantage over having this kind of an event at a trade fair, and that is here at the PALFINGER Outdoor Test Site, we actually have a lot more space than we'd ever have at a trade fair. So we're hoping that in this way, we can really give all of you a taste, at least, of what the PALFINGER solutions are able to do. Before we get started, though, it's my pleasure to introduce the PALFINGER Chief Operation Officer, Martin Zehnder. Hello to you, Martin. You are the man who is responsible for all the production sites worldwide. And we all know it's been a very challenging time for production because of the pandemic. How have you been managing the situation?
Yes, so hi, Marian. Also
Hello.
warm welcome from my side to this PALFINGER World Tour 2020. Yes, so the last 8 months was really very challenging time. So we faced with a lot of problems. So from one side, it was a problem with the supply chain from Italy. So the supply chain was broken for some days or even 2 weeks. And then we had to secure the safety from our employees, so to keep the distance between the workers. So we managed this with other shift systems. Then it was unsafe how the market will react. So it was not really sure what is with our order book. So what it means, how strong will the market stay. So a lot of challenges about this. But if you look back now, so we managed this very well. So PALFINGER was always able to deliver the products to our customers, was able to secure the safety from our workers. But what we have also to know, so Corona is not over. So I also think the next weeks and the next months will be a challenge. But PALFINGER is good prepared, and I'm sure we are able to manage this.
You know, Martin, one of the things that we talk about a lot is efficiency. And especially at PALFINGER, was this something that you really focused on because of the pandemic, or was this something that was already being talked about before?
No, efficiency is always a task, and it was from the PALFINGER value-adding strategy. It was always clear PALFINGER is producing in the area for the area. So that means we have production plants over the world in all the important areas, and mainly we produce in the area for the area. And this helped a lot during the Corona crisis because it was very agile and high resilience in the supply chain on one side. On the other side, when the supply chain, for example, is broken in the US for the US market, then we can support this region also, for example, from Latin America. So we have a certain flexibility, and this is something we started years ago, and this paid very well off now.
All right, so investing in the resilience of the supply chain in good times was definitely a smart move, but we have to be realistic. The challenges, as you said, are not over. What future challenges do you anticipate for product development looking ahead?
Yes, perhaps let me perhaps point out another point. I think also how we work together with our suppliers. It was extremely important during this time. And so I think in this pandemic situation, it was possible also to squeeze out the suppliers. But this is not our mindset. So it was our understanding we have to do this together. We have to overcome the situation together. So it's also a very strong partnership. And I think also this was very helpful for the suppliers, also for us. And together we managed this. And now to your question, so what that means for the future development from PALFINGER. So yeah, I would like to explain two trends. So one is PALFINGER is known as a producer from equipment, but now we will also offer turnkey solution. So we will not offer a crane. We will offer turnkey solution like this truck here with the platform, or here with cranes. So you see all these turnkey solution, and that means PALFINGER has to understand the job to be done by the end customer. So we will not only So we have to understand the different business segments, we have to understand the different product lines, and we have really to understand how is our product in operation. So this is one. So to go from equipment to turnkey solution, it's a very important part. And then we see some trends and needs in the future, and we started the program ACE. And A stands for autonomous function. So we invest in autonomous function. So this means that our equipment is easier to operate. It's more safe, it's more efficient. So once again, efficiency. So this is the A. And then we have C for connectivity. And we need connectivity, for example, for future service solution. We need connectivity so we understand how is our crane used in the field. So we have all this information. So with this, we can then develop the next product generation much smarter. So connectivity is important. And the last ACE is E. And this is for electrified. So we will also invest in electrified solutions. So the trucks will be electrified in the future. So we have to understand what that means for our products, how we can handle this, what is the benefit out of this, less emission, less noise. So these are the big trends in operation. And PALFINGER, we have a very good market understanding. So we know in which direction the market goes. I think we have the best engineers. So challenge accepted.
All right, you heard it from Martin Zehnder, challenge accepted. Thank you very much indeed. And we'd like to see some of these PALFINGER solutions. And now I'm happy to hand over to my colleague, Andrea, who's standing by the PALFINGER rescue boat. Hello to you, Andrea.
Thank you, Mariana. Thanks so much for welcoming me here to the boat. I'm standing here in front of our FRS Q600A. I'm not going to tell you too much about what's behind me because we've got really two exciting guests here today, Moucka and Tom, our trail bikers, and they are going to be giving us answers to all those questions out there. You may be asking what's significant about PALFINGER compared to why are these guys with us today? What's this challenge all about? When you consider the challenges out there, these guys are not able to participate in any competitions at the moment. We're not able to participate on any trade fairs. That's, of course, a big challenge today. I've got so many keywords where we can use these parallels to PALFINGER and these athletes. If I mention words like, for example, stability control, that extra outreach, emission, noise reduction, going the full limit, challenging situations every day, jobs out there that we have to do, that they have to do too. Well, I could go on forever. There are just so many parallels between us and these trail bikers. But I think I'm going to call them in here and I'm going to have an interview. Hi, guys.
Hi.
It's lovely to see you here today. Two interesting questions, and I'm sure that all our viewers out there want to know how you see this obstacle course, how you see the challenge. I want to ask you, what is your challenge out here, and how do you see this course here today?
Well, when it comes to riding trials, it's fairly simple. So PALFINGER built this amazing setup here for us. And the idea is now to ride our bikes over it without touching the ground with our feet.
Sounds exciting. And I have a question as well for you. Can you say how this is all going to function? It seems quite scary. We've got changes in weather, sunshine, rain. I guess it's going to be quite a challenge. Tell us.
Yeah, it's quite a challenge because it's quite slippery. But we looked at all the obstacles and I think it will be possible. Yeah, we try to go up as high as possible and try our best to do everything. But it's not an easy course, but we will try our best.
So I guess you kind of like saying to me, challenge accepted.
Yeah, for sure.
Before I let you guys go off, I'd like to pass on the message and take Mariana at the next stage. She's actually standing with Thomas. And I wish you guys the best.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Have a good challenge. Thank you very much. To Mariana now.
Thanks a lot, Andrea. Yes, I'm here now with Thomas Moucka. He's the head of sales and service at EMEA. So, Thomas, you heard the bikers. You know what they want. They're expecting an obstacle course. Is PALFINGER going to be able to deliver?
Sure.
Okay.
We're really happy to take this challenge.
Okay.
So, as you can see, we have a perfect test area available, which means with our products like cranes, hook lifts, epsilon timber cranes, with the forklifts, with the boats, with the tail lifts, we can create a really challenging course for these guys. But give us 45 minutes and we can implement it according to your ideas.
Okay, so we have 45 minutes. Challenge accepted, everybody. We're going to check back with you in 45 minutes to see how everything is looking. It is starting to rain a little bit. I don't know. Like, we're going to hope.
It's a little bit more challenging.
Exactly. I don't know. We're going to hope the weather, plays along with us. And in the meantime, I'd like to go now back to Andrea, who is standing by at the PALFINGER Tech Crane to have a talk with the expert there. Andrea.